Welcome to The Explainer. Today we're diving into a really fascinating concept, one that's designed to support a living, breathing cultural legacy, India's artisans. We're going to break down a proposal for a digital platform that aims to be so much more than just another app on your phone.
Right here, this one sentence. This is the entire mission of KarigarSaathi in a nutshell. And it perfectly captures that tightrope walk, right? How do you empower people for the future, for the digital world, without letting go of these priceless ancient traditions? It's a huge challenge. Okay, so let's get into how this idea plans to tackle it. So before we can even talk about a solution, we have to get real about the problems. And for millions of artisans in India, these aren't small issues. We're talking about massive, everyday hurdles that stand in the way of their growth, their stability, and honestly, their peace of mind.
Now, you can probably see how these things are all connected. They create this vicious cycle. If your income is all over the place, you can't invest in finding new customers. And if you're stuck using middlemen, your profits get squeezed so thin that you can't afford to hire the help you need or, try out new tools. It's a trap that can stifle even the most gifted artist. So the real question is, how can technology actually break that cycle instead of just making it more complicated?
And this is exactly where the idea for KarigarSaathi comes into play. See, the goal here isn't just to launch another piece of software. It's to build something that feels different, something that feels more intuitive and way more personal.
The name, honestly, it tells you the whole story. Karigar means artisan, and Saathi, well, that means companion or friend. And that one word completely changes the game. It reframes the technology. This isn't some cold, complicated tool you have to learn. It's designed to be a supportive partner, someone to walk alongside you.
At the very core of this companion is a conversational AI. So think of it like a smart assistant that you can just talk to in your own words. The whole point is for it to handle the really complex stuff, like managing the books or writing product descriptions, and make all of it feel as easy as just having a chat.
And this right here, this is the truly brilliant part. It's all about real-world accessibility. Because it's voice-operated and available in multiple Indian languages, it's designed to just leapfrog over those huge barriers of digital or even written literacy. It makes powerful technology available to absolutely everyone, no matter what their background with tech is.
Okay, so that's the big idea. But how does this companion actually provide real, practical tools to fight those economic and market challenges we talked about? Let's break down the how.
This lays out a really clear path to getting back in control. It starts with the absolute foundation, a simple, voice-powered digital ledger, a kata book, to just see where the money is going. Step 2, it helps artisans price their incredible work fairly with an AI assistant, so they're not guessing. And finally, Step 3, it opens up the entire world, helping them build a digital shop and get their craft in front of tons of new customers. It's a logical journey, right? From financial control all the way to market access.
But look, an artisan's success, it's not just about sales figures and spreadsheets. It is so deeply rooted in community, in collaboration, and in passing down skills from one generation to the next. And that's exactly what this next set of features is all about. This slide just nails the difference. When you're working all alone, you've got skill gaps, it's impossible to find good help, and you definitely can't afford that expensive new tool. But the moment you connect everyone on a platform like this, those problems start to melt away. All of a sudden, you've got access to training, a hub to find skilled people for your busy season, and even a way to share the cost of equipment. It's a total game changer.
I want to stop on this rent-a-tool idea for a second, because it is just such a perfect example of how this is supposed to work. Modern equipment can cost a fortune, right? It's a massive barrier. This feature lets artisans get their hands on those tools without that crippling upfront investment. It's about sharing resources so that the entire community can rise together.
So at this point, you might be thinking, okay, but there are lots of e-commerce sites. There are other business apps. What makes this one so different? And that's a fair question. What is the unique selling proposition here?
And here it is. This is the crucial difference. Generic platforms, they just see a marketplace. Their main goal is to drive sales, period. This concept, it changes the goal completely. It's not about just selling a product. It's about empowering the person behind the product.
And that's why the whole approach is different. It's not a one-size-fits-all solution. It's a custom-built, culturally aware support system, from the voice interface right down to its core mission.
So, in the end, the vision for KarigarSaathi is not to be just another icon on a phone. The real goal is to build an entire ecosystem that supports every single part of an artisan's professional life. We're talking finance, marketing, learning, community, the whole shebang. The idea is to transform technology from just a tool into a true companion.
And that really leaves us with a final, and I think pretty powerful question. In this big rush to digitize everything, we tend to focus on things like efficiency and sales. But a concept like this one challenges us to think a little bigger. Can we actually design technology that does more than just drive business? Can it become a genuine partner in protecting and celebrating our most precious cultural heritage? It's definitely something to think about. Thanks for joining us on The Explainer.